Today we'll spend few minutes on a recap, like whatever we studied till now. I'm showing the screen. Mainly the collective bargaining in the last class recap. We can do it. Initially, we studied the meaning and definition. What does it mean? Collective bargaining and definition. Definition as per the International Labour Organization ILO. Then we also studied the aims and objectives of collective bargaining. What it does, what are the main objectives of collective bargaining, what is the aim of collective bargaining, how it's created, how it's having the cordial relationship between employers and employee, what are the steps. Then we also studied the advantages and disadvantages of collective bargaining. What are the plus point, what are the advantages, and what are the disadvantages, how it's creating a problem, how people are confused. We also studied few points on that. Then different types of bargaining based on the situation, based on the context. You may use the bargaining strategy, bargaining types, different types of distributive bargaining, integrative bargaining, productivity bargaining, composite bargaining, and concessionary bargaining. These are the different types of bargaining techniques approach we studied yesterday. So considering the situation, the issues, you may pick up some bargaining strategy. Then what are the possible content within a issue, within a collective bargaining? What could be the issues? It could be related to wages, salary, occupation, HR. So these are the possible content we studied. Then the final thing, we had a small discussion on different steps associated with collective bargaining. What are the steps? How it is going to implement? How you will prepare? So along with your preparation, you will make sure you will collect the demand. You will prepare the demand list. That is part of preparation. You understood that opening statement. How will you open up the meeting? Then you will get into the actual bargaining, what approach you are selecting, how you are doing bargaining strategy, or depending on the situation factors, you will apply the strategy, you will think how you will bargaining, then you will propose. Once the issue is discussed, then both the party will give some proposal. Based on the proposal, then both the party will come to an agreement. There will be a tentative agreement. Once the agreement is done, then ratification. Ratification means once a tentative agreement has been reached, it must be ratified by the employees and employers. Now, both the parties should accept. It's a kind of signature, I can say. Kind of acceptance. Then the actual implementation. These are the different steps how a collective bargaining will go through. Then we'll study few things on what are the different challenges associated with collective bargaining and some examples. Then a case study. We have couple of things pending on this chapter. We'll go through at least one today. Challenges. Then we have some example. Then the trend, how collective bargaining is performing, or how it is going to be in India for next few years down the line. So that is a trend we'll discuss. First, we'll understand the challenge. What are the challenges? If an employer is struggling to reach a consensus with trade union representative, suppose there is a issue you are into discussion, you are having problem to resolve that issue, to come a consensus. So you are not able to decide anything on that issue, for example. Then what will happen? You will recruit a third party agency, a different expert who is going to discuss the issue and come with a conclusion. So that is one challenge. Most of the times you will not able to decide or conclude the issues or give a decision. That is one challenge. So that's why I highlighted third party. So in that case, what will happen? What you will do? You will recruit a third party agency. Third party agency will recruit, they will decide and come to a conclusion and give a, what is that, consensus. Consensus means a kind of resolution on that issue. That is one challenge. Depending on the issues, you will not conclude anything. That's another challenge, is decentralized bargaining. That is decentralized bargaining. Let's read it. The traditional form of employees bargaining refers to the situation in which employees of a company choose an already existing trade union to represent them. When it's a challenge, when suppose you are the owner, you are having a big business setup, you are already recruited, there are some trade union around you, you have selected some trade union who are taking care of the employee. But sometimes suppose you are not going with that, you have not selected any trade unions, what will happen? Your employees within your organization will form a new union. When it is challenging for them to find a union that they are all satisfied with, they may decide to start their own union, new union that they are all satisfied with. Suppose you are not happy with the union, so what will happen? You will, within that organization, you will decide and create a new union based on your requirement. So that is called as decentralized bargaining. So you will be having a new union, you will be talking to that union. So on the other hand, what will happen? You personally in the same organization member will form a new union. So one way you will be part of that organization, you will be part of that union. So you cannot decide and you will be overloaded. You have additional work. So you are already working something and doing something and you are taking extra responsibility of that union. So that is another challenge. Decentralized bargaining. Decentralized means you are forming a one union and you are having extra responsibility to carry, to conduct that union work. So these are couple of challenges in the bargaining process, collective bargaining process. There are some example I have given. There is an example related to NFLPA, National Football League Players Association, NFLPA, against NFL, National Football League, regarding their salary hike and wages. In 1968, the National Football League Players Association, NFLPA, players went on a strike to pressure the National Football League team owners. So that is the main organization to increase the minimum salary of the pension benefits offered to the players. Eventually, after 11 days of strike, a collective bargaining agreement was reached between the NFLPA and NFL team owners. The salaries of both the team and veterans, means whoever the ex-team, were increased along with the pension benefits. Whoever retired from the team, also the players. So, due to collective bargaining, there was a hike in their salary and they got the benefits of pension. So, there could be some details what is the hike and what kind of benefits they got. But overall, there was a strike between these two organizations regarding the salary of those players. Then after the strike, after the bargaining, there was an agreement came to this team that there was a hike in the salary and the pension benefit. There is another example happened 2008. It is recently. A 4-year collective bargaining agreement was reached between the United Steelworkers (USW), United Steelworkers (USW), and United States Steel Corporation (USSC). So there are the workers who are working in the United Steelworkers. That is a organization in America, I guess, and United Steel Corporation (USSC), just like our Indian Steel Corporation. Similarly, in America, there is a corporation. So there was a fight between these two organizations. After the agreement, each members will be given a signing bonus of $54,000 and 14% wage hike. So that was their demand, 14% wage hike over the next 4 years. That was the demand. After the bargaining, the collective bargaining, each members will be given a 14%. The agreement ensured that the employees share in the profit distribution increased in the resultant form of the pressure created by the union and after years of stagnant pay growth at US. What is this? This is the organization. This is the American organization. United States Steel Corporation (USSC). United Steel Corporation suffered due to the low steel price. So the conflict happened between the employees who are working in the steel factory and the government of USSC. As per the agreement, they are supposed to get the joining bonus and 14% hike. The company was not giving. So after the agreement ensured that employees share the profit distribution in place. So what was the agreement? The agreement was the employees are getting the share of profits. Collective bargaining is the process of negotiating the terms and conditions of the employment. That means the organization, the company, whoever recruited the people, they have some terms and conditions while joining the organization. So if the company is not fulfilling that, then the union, the employees are going for a strike and asking for that demand, whatever the terms and conditions committed, whatever agreed between the employer and employee. If they are not giving that, then there was a demand, there was a strike, there was a all these things will come. Then once the discussion will happen, the agreement will reach to the party, reach to the concerned people, what was committed, what was given to the employee, then the strike will come. That was the positive side of the collective bargaining. What you have seen. So you remember these two examples. One is NFLPA, National Football League Player Association, NFLPA. This is regarding the salary hike. And the other one is United Steel Workers versus United States Steel Corporation, USSC. This is also regarding the salary hike and joining bonus hike. These are the two examples, and these are two challenges. Most of the time, the third party expert you recruit and the decentralized bargaining. Most of the times, suppose you don't like the union, so you create the employees, the organization will create one unions within that, and that will be an overhead of the people whoever created the union. So overhead in the sense it will be the additional responsibility plus they will be part of organization, part of that union. So if you are part of that organization and you are on behalf of the employee, you can talk on that demand, whatever the employees are asking for. So that was one challenge most of the times. If you are forming a new society within your organization, if you are part of that. So always use better to choose the other one, whatever available in the market. So after the steps, we studied challenges and different examples. Then we'll discuss few things on the trend, how this collective bargaining is going to impact the economy, or what are the factors are going to impact the bargaining. That we'll study. Then we'll have couple of case studies. We'll discuss that. Case study means once you, what is the case study? You take any situation, any event, any organization, if you want more or if you want more analysis, then you will prepare a case study. So there are a couple of case studies you have in this paper, in this semester. So we'll discuss that maybe in tomorrow class. So today we'll discuss few things on the trend. What are the factors impacting the collective bargaining? The trends, the Indian market, Indian sense. So that could be one question. So we have couple of slides on that. Then the next thing, the case study, and after that, after we discuss the case study, we can finish this chapter. And from the next to next class, we'll go for new chapter. Here we'll take a quick break. Maybe after 5 minutes maximum, we can join, we can discuss. We can discuss the trends, what are the different factors impacting after the break. We'll join the same link. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.